Hi everyone, welcome back to another tutorial, and today we're going to learn how to crochet the African flower square. I already did a tutorial and I'll leave it in the description box below on how to create the African flower hexagon. So this is 6 sides, while today we're going to learn how to create it in 4 sides or in a square. So we have 2 different squares. This one has an extra round. This second round here is not in this other square. So you can use this one if you want to make a bigger square, but you want to maintain the number of the last 4 rows. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to maintain the number of the last 5 rounds, but you want it bigger, you can add this extra second round. But today's tutorial, we're not going to work this one. I'm going to do it in this square, but I'll have a written pattern on how to add the extra round if you want to work with the extra round. For the materials, I'm going to use 3 colors of yarn. This is a lightweight yarn, but you can use any yarn that you have around with the recommended hook size. And I'm going to use it with a number 5 hook or 3.75 millimeter crochet hook. You also need a darning needle and a pair of scissors. So to begin, you're going to make a magic ring. And to do that, I'll chain 4 and join to the first chain with a slip stitch. So make a slip knot and then chain 4. Then insert your hook in the first chain, work a slip stitch. So that will be our magic ring. We're going to work in that ring that we've just created. So for round 1, you're going to chain 3. This chain 3 will count as our first double crochet. Then yarn over, insert your hook in the magic ring, yarn over, pull through. When you have 3 loops, you're going to yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So we have 2 double crochets. Then you're going to chain 2 and place 2 more double crochets in the magic ring. And our pattern repeat for round 1 will be chain 2, then 2 double crochets in the magic ring, chain 2, 2 double crochet, then chain 2. You're going to repeat that, working chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in the magic ring until you have 8 sets of 2 double crochets. So at this point we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 sets. I'm going to add 4 more sets of 2 double crochets separated by chain 2. And when you have the 8 sets of 2 double crochets, I'll meet you at the end of round 1 and the start of round 2. At the end of round 1, after you have your 8 sets of 2 double crochets, you're going to chain 2 and then join it with a slip stitch to the first chain 3. So locate the third chain and then slip stitch in that chain, chain 1 and cut your yarn. So your round 1 is complete, and for round 2 you're going to pick your second color, make a slip knot, then you're going to attach this yarn with a standing double crochet. So yarn over, go in any chain 2 space of round 1, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. So that's our first standing double crochet. Then you're going to work another double crochet, chain 2, then 2 more double crochets in that very same space. Then you're going to go in the next space. Do not chain 1, just go in the next space and work 2 double crochet. Chain 2, Then add 2 more double crochet in the very same space. So that's our pattern. Repeat for the second round. Place 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet in every chain 2 space all the way to the end. Go in the next one, place 2 double crochet, then chain 2 and add 2 more double crochet. So repeat that all the way to the end, and I'll meet you in round 3. When you reach the end of round 2, you're going to slip stitch the first standing double crochet, then slip stitch in the next double crochet, and slip stitch in the chain 2 space. So round 2 and round 3 are going to be of the same color. And for round 3, start with chain 2. This chain 2 does not count as a stitch. Yarn over, and in that space you're going to work 7 double crochets. So go ahead and work 7 double crochets till the end. Then I'll meet you at the end of your 7 double crochets. When you have your 7 double crochets in that chain 2 space, you're going to yarn over and jump to the next chain 2 space. Then repeat the same pattern by working 7 double crochet stitches. So you have 7 double crochets in the first chain 2 space, 7 double crochet in the second chain 2 space, and you're going to repeat that pattern working 7 double crochet, 7 double crochet all the way until the end, or until you reach the last chain 2 space. At the end of round 3, after you've worked your 7 double crochet stitches in every chain 2 space, you're going to join it with a slip stitch in the first double crochet stitch, then chain 1, cut your yarn, and proceed to round 5, and proceed to round 4. For round 4, you can either choose your third color or choose the first color, and in this pattern you're going to use our first color. So take that color, then go in the very first stitch where you did your last slip stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then chain 1. So you're going to take the shorter tail and pass it above your working yarn, then chain 1. After you've chained 1, you're going to go in the very same stitch and work a single crochet. I'm going to work over these 2 tails, insert your hook in that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, then pull through the 2 loops. So that's our first single crochet stitch. Then go ahead and single crochet in the next 6 stitches. When you have your 7 single crochet stitches on these 7 double crochet stitches, you're going to work a long single crochet stitch in the space between these 2 double crochet stitches. So insert your hook in that space, yarn over, pull through, pull your yarn to the level of your single crochet stitches. Then you're going to yarn over and pull those 2 loops. So that's our long single crochet stitch. Go in the next stitch and continue with your single crochet stitches in the next 7 stitches. Then work a long single crochet stitch in this space between the 2 double crochet stitches. Single crochet in the next 7 stitches, then work a long single crochet stitch. So to work the long single crochet stitch, locate the space between the 2 double crochet stitches 2 rows below. So skip the first row, then the second round below. You're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through to the level of your single crochet stitches, then complete it with yarning over and pulling through the 2 loops. So that is going to be our pattern. Repeat all the way to the end of this round. Just do that, work single crochet stitches in the next 7 stitches, then a long single crochet stitch. Single in the next 7, long single crochet stitch all the way to the last stitch. After you work your last 7 single crochet stitches, you're going to work a long single crochet stitch. Then we'll meet when you're joining our round to finish it off. After working your last long single crochet stitch, you're going to go in the very first stitch and make a slip stitch. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull through the stitch, pull through the loop on your hook, then chain 1 and pull the yarn through. And for the next round, you're going to pick your next color or the third color. And at this point, you're going to join your yarn in any single crochet, the first single crochet stitch after a long single crochet. But I prefer just to go in the very first stitch here. So insert your hook, then grab your yarn, chain 1. And after chaining 1, you're going to work a single crochet in the very same stitch, then single crochet in the next 4 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So at this point, you should have 5 single crochet stitches. And in the next stitch, you're going to work a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the 3 loops. And then in the next stitch, you're going to work a double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, then yarn over, pull through 2. So the next stitch, which is a long single crochet stitch, you're going to work our first corner. And to do that, you're going to yarn over twice, insert a hook in that stitch, yarn over, pull through. You should have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the first 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the next 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops. Then chain 2 and work a treble crochet in the same stitch. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, pull through the second 2, then pull through the last 2. So that's our first corner of our granny square or our African flower square. Then yarn over, work a double crochet in the next stitch, yarn over, work a half double in the next stitch, and then single crochet in the next 11 stitches. So you're going to single crochet and continue single crocheting in each stitch until you have a total of 11 single crochet stitches. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So when you have your 11 single crochet stitches, you're going to yarn over, work a half double in the next stitch, then yarn over, work a double in the next stitch, then yarn over twice and work a treble in the long single crochet stitch. Chain 2 and add another treble in the very same stitch. Your pattern repeat is going to be after working your corner of a treble, chain 2 treble, you're going to work a double crochet stitch, a half double crochet stitch, then 11 single crochet stitches. Or after working 11 single crochet stitch, you're going to work half double, double, then a treble, chain 2 treble in the next long single crochet stitches. So repeat that, work half double, double, 11 single crochet, half double, double, treble, chain 2 treble in that long single crochet. Then repeat that once more, and when you reach the last corner, I'll meet you when you're finishing off now your last single crochet stitches. Remember, I started with 5, so you're going to finish with 6 single crochet stitches. So continue, just repeat from here all the way to here until you have 4 corners. So after working all the way to your last corner, you're going to finish your last stitches with single crochet in each stitch, and you should have a total of 6 stitches remaining. So at the end, you're going to join with a slip stitch to our first single crochet stitch, and that marks the end of our round 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for round 6, which is going to be our last round, you're going to chain 3. This chain 3 will count as our first double crochet stitch. Then yarn over and double crochet in each stitch until you reach the chain 2 space. So after working in each stitch, I have my 7 double crochet stitches, my 8 because our first chain 3 counted as a double crochet stitch. Then you're going to work 2 double crochet in the chain 2 space, so 1, 2, then chain 2 and add 2 more double crochet in the very same space. So the pattern repeat for this round is going to be double crochet in each stitch. After working a corner, you're going to double crochet in each stitch, starting with a treble crochet all the way until you reach the last treble crochet. After working that double crochet stitch, you're going to work 2 double crochet, chain 2 to double crochet. So place a double crochet in each stitch all the way, and I'll meet you when you're working our second corner. So after working on every stitch, you will have 17 double crochet stitches. And then you're going to work another corner, and for the corner you're going to work 2 double crochet, so 1, 2, chain 2, then add 2 more double crochet in the very same space. After working your next corner, you're going to work double crochet in every stitch, starting from the treble crochet here all the way to the next treble crochet, then 2 double crochet, chain 2 to double crochet in the chain 2 space, and then you repeat that once more. After working your last corner, you're going to work 1 double crochet in every stitch to the last. So I'll meet you after you've worked all the way around and you're now joining your round here at the end. So after working your square all the way to the end of the round, you're going to work your last double crochet stitch. Do not join it with a slip stitch, just pull your yarn at the end of the last double crochet stitch, and then pick your darning needle, feed your yarn through that needle, and then you're going to join it with an invisible join. So what you're going to do, you're going to skip the first chain 3. This was our first double crochet stitch, and go in the second stitch from the back to the front, going through both the top 2 loops. Then pull through, and you're going to go in the last stitch. Don't go through both the top loops. Go through the front loop and this loop at the front, or the front leg of your double crochet stitch. So this is the back loop. You don't work in the back loop. Go in the front loop and this front leg. Then pull through your yarn and pull it until it resembles the other stitches. Then you're going to go in the top chain. Remember, we had our chain through here, so locate the top chain, insert your needle and pull it to the back. Then you're going to pull your yarn. So this is how our invisible seam looks like. Then you can go ahead and weave your yarn tail at the back of your work. And that is how to make African flower granny square. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please let me know in the comment section below, and you can find the written pattern in the description box below. Leave it in the description box below so it can take you to my blog, where you'll find the pattern for this one as well as this one with an extra round here in between. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay safe, God bless you, and bye.